हाय गाइस, आई एम मिस्टर रिलेटेबल एंड आज का टॉपिक है होम लोन लेना स्मार्ट है या इमोशनल। स्टे ट्यून्ड। एक क्वेश्चन, क्या आपने होम लोन लिया है या लेने वाले हो? Either way, what I am about to tell you in next minutes can save you lakhs of rupees or cost you everything. Okay, real talk. Last week I got a DM. I get many DMs, but this DM stopped me cold. एक 34 साल के आदमी ने लिखा था, भाई होम लोन ले लिया 45 lakhs का, 20 साल की EMI और रात को नींद नहीं आती. And honestly, this message broke my heart. Because I've heard this story 100 times. Not because home loans are bad, because no one told him the difference between smart decision and emotional decision. और आज हम exactly वही बात करेंगे. Home loans smart है या emotional? And I promise you, by the end of this video, you will not look at the home loan in the same way ever again. Let's start with a question that nobody asks, but everyone should. Why do Indians take home loan? Is it because they have done the math? Or because parents said, beta ghar lena chahiye? Or the bank said, you are eligible for the loan? Or the friend has just bought a new house and now they feel behind? Pressure, social pressure, emotional pressure. Yahi problem hai yaar. We make the single biggest financial decision of our lives, often bigger than everything else combined, on feelings, not on facts. So today we are going to fix that together. Let me tell you about two people, both real situations, names changed obviously. First, Ramesh, 32 years old, software engineer, 1.1 lakh salary in Pune. He's been renting out 2 BHK apartment for rupees 18,000. His wife wants to have kids. ससुराल वाले बोल रहे हैं घर कब लोगे? Now, Ramesh does what most people do. He goes to the bank and bank says, congratulations, you are eligible for 55 lakh loan. And उसको लगा कि लॉटरी लग गई. He bought a new house which is 20 kilometers away from his office, 52 lakh loan, 42,000 EMI. First 2 months bliss. He was happy, posting photos on Instagram. His mother was happy, teary eyes, everything was okay. Now, month 4, car repair, 30,000, gone. Month 7, wife's delivery, 85,000 hospital bill, credit card swiped. Month 12, salary increment 0. And in this situation, Ramesh thought that home loan से तो मेरा घर आ जाएगा, घर एक investment है, घर एक asset है. And now Ramesh eats at his desk, he cannot take vacations, his savings are almost zero. And now ये उसको सब झेल लगने लगा. Now meet Priya, same age, 32 years, working in a marketing job in Bangalore, rupees 95,000 salary per month. Same social pressure, same WhatsApp group with friends buying houses. But Priya ने एक चीज़ different की. She paused. Now she spent 3 weeks learning home loans, EMI math, capital appreciation, tax benefits. उसने हर एक चीज़ डिटेल में स्टडी की. She waited for 18 more months. Then she took a home because she saved 25% of her down payment. Bought a flat closer to her office, got a better rate, EMI was 28,000 and she saved 22,000. Similar type city, same income range, but completely different outcome. प्रिया ने सिर्फ एक चीज़ अलग की. उसने इमोशन से नहीं, मैथ से सोचा. Part 1, what banks don't tell you, the real numbers. Okay, let's talk math. Suppose you take a 50 lakhs loan at 9% interest for 20 years. क्या लगता है आप in total कितना रीपे करते हो? The answer is approximately 1.07 crore. मतलब 57 lakhs is interest alone, more than the principal itself. सोचो, आपने 50 लाख का लोन लिया है और दिया कितना? 1.07 crore. Here, I am not saying don't take home loans, but you need to understand, most people sign this papers without doing these calculations. Here's the next trap. This one is sneaky. Banks love to say, sir, you are eligible for X amount of loan. But eligibility और affordability दोनों अलग चीज़ है. Eligibility is based on your income, but affordability is based on your entire financial life. Your emergency fund, your insurance, your parents' health needs, your children's education needs, your job security, everything is considered in the golden rule. Your EMI should not exceed 30 to 35% of your salary. If you take home rupees 80,000, your EMI should not be more than 24 to 28,000. That's the golden rule. One more number bomb. Fixed rate versus floating rate. Most Indians have floating rate of interest. That is, their interest varies with the RBI's repo rate. In 2022, the repo rate was 4%. In 2023, it rose to 6.5%. Now, most people's EMI and tenure went up without they even knowing it. लाखों लोगों के टेन्योर 20 साल से 27-28 साल हो गए बिना उन्हें पता चले. Always ask your bank, if the rates go up by 2%, what will happen to my EMI and tenure? Get this in writing. Part 2. The emotional trap. 5 signs that you are taking the loan for the wrong reasons. अगर इनमें से कोई भी 3 मैच हो गए, प्लीज़ रुको, प्लीज़. Sign 1. Social pressure. You are taking a home just because someone else bought the house. यार शर्मा जी के बेटे ने नोएडा में घर ले लिया. You don't like the property, you don't like the view, you don't like the locality. बस you just don't want to feel left behind. That's the reason. FOMO is not a financial plan. Sign 2. Renting is waste. You believe, you deeply believe rent is waste money. किराया का पैसा तो पानी में जाता है. And this is most dangerous financial myth in India. Rent gives you flexibility. Zero maintenance cost, zero property tax, zero loan interest. Rent is not waste, it is optionality. If you are paying a rent of rupees 18,000 instead of 42,000 in EMI, the difference of 24,000 invested into index fund at 12% return gives you 2.4 crores in 20 years. अब बोलो किराया वेस्ट है. Sign 3. Property always goes up. You think property is the best investment and it always appreciates. Let me give you a reality check. Cities like Noida, Gurgaon, Sector 90 plus, other tier 2 cities, properties bought in 2012 to 2015 are still below their launch price in 2026 when adjusted with inflation. Real estate का मतलब real returns नहीं होता. Location matters, builder matters, timing matters. Not all property is investment. Some properties can become liabilities. Sign 4. No emergency fund. You are about to lock rupees 40,000 month EMI. But you have less than 3 months of living expenses in your account. एक बार जॉब गई या हेल्थ इमरजेंसी आई तो क्या होगा? Your home loan will go into default. Your CIBIL will get destroyed. The bank will take away your house. This happens more than people realize. Never take home loan without having 6 months of living expenses in liquid asset. Sign 5. Maxed out eligibility. The bank approved rupees 70 lakh loan and you are buying a property of rupees 70 lakh. Don't do that. बैंक ने दिया है तो लेना ही चाहिए. नहीं. Bank is a lender, not a financial advisor. The bank profits from giving you the max loan amount possible. The EMI calculation of bank does not account your goals, your kids' education fees, your aging parents' need. That's the reason you should keep 20 to 30% buffer. So always take a loan for 20 to 30% less than what is approved. That buffer will save you in crisis. Part 3. When home loan is genuinely smart. 5 golden rules. Now, I am not anti-home loan. I want to be clear about it. A home loan taken smartly is one of the best wealth building machine which is available to Indian middle class. लेकिन तब जब ये 5 conditions पूरी हो. Rule 1. The 30% EMI rule. Keep your EMIs to 30 to 35% of your take-home salary. This gives the breathing room for your savings, investments and actual living. अगर EMI 35% से ज़्यादा हो रहा है तो या तो डाउन पेमेंट बढ़ाओ या तो टेन्योर बढ़ाओ. Rule 2. 20% down payment minimum. You are putting at least 20% of down payment. This reduces your principal, your EMI and the interest you will pay dramatically. अगर ये डाउन पेमेंट नहीं है तो 12 से 18 महीने और रुको. The flat will still be there, but your financial stress won't if you wait. Rule 3. Location is equal to real utility. You are buying a flat where you want to stay for a long term. Close to school, close to office, close to parents. Not 35 kilometers away because it's cheap. The 2 biggest hidden cost for a faraway flat is your commute time worth rupees and your mental peace. ये स्प्रेडशीट पे नहीं दिखता बट रियल जिंदगी में ज़रूर दिखता है. Rule 4, income stability plus insurance. Your income is stable, your job is secure, and you have both term plan as well as home loan insurance. If you die or get disabled, the family should not lose the house. लोन के साथ टर्म प्लान लेना कंपलसरी समझो. Rule 5, repayment plan exists. You have a clear plan to prepay 1 or 2 times in the first 5 years. This attacks the principal and can save you 3 to 4 years of EMI. Even if you repay rupees 1 lakh in year 2, you can eventually save 3 to 4 lakhs over the loan tenure. Bonus, increment, tax refund, सीधा लोन में डालो, मैजिक होगा. Meet all 5, go buy your home. It's a smart decision. Miss 2-3, wait, prepare, then go. घर लेने की खुशी मिलेगी, पर अगर सही वक्त पर लोगे तो वो खुशी 20 साल तक रहेगी. Part 4, trending examples. Now let's get to 25-26 examples, because honestly things have changed a lot and there are a lot of trends going on. Trend 1, the YOLO flat guy. This is the whole personality type. Young professional, mid-20s, just got a promotion, takes loan from the bank, the biggest amount possible, and finally puts on Instagram, अपना घर हो गया, hard work always pays off, gets 10,000 likes, no financial buffer, no term plan. One medical emergency later, the house is on sale. Trend 2, the Pune and Hyderabad boom trap. In 22 to 24, these cities saw 30 to 40% hike and people are buying in FOMO. अब घर नहीं लिया तो rates और बढ़ जाएंगे. But what people are not understanding is what 4.5 lakhs units of homes are still under construction. And when supply meets demand, the prices are leveled or corrected. So buying a property at its peak is not investment, it is gambling. Trend 3, the double income, no kids trap. Den couples, both working, around 2 to 3 lakhs salary combined, the bank gives easily 1.2 crore loan. They buy a premium flat, 95,000 rupees EMI. Totally fine until they have kids. One partner takes career break and now the EMI eats your 70% of the total income. Always plan the loan on one income. The other income is a buffer, not the backbone. Trend 4, the rent versus buy Twitter war. This goes viral every few months. Team rent versus team buy. Both are yelling, here's my take. There is no universal answer. It depends on your location, your career goals, your calculations, what you want to do. The smart person runs math for specific situations, not on Twitter situations. Trend 5, the under construction nightmare. Rupees 80 lakhs flat under construction. Possession 2025. It's 2025 now and the builder says, sir 2027 तक तो पक्का मिल जाएगा. You are now paying both rent and the EMI. It's disaster. Double expenses for 2 to 3 years. Before we end, I want to tell you something that I genuinely mean. घर का सपना इंडिया का सबसे पुराना और सबसे प्यारा सपना है. I understand that you want to buy a house. It's beautiful and it can absolutely come true. But I want it to be the home that makes you sleep better at night, not the loan that keeps you awake. Smart decision or emotional decisions में सिर्फ एक ही फर्क है, preparation. Prepare your money, prepare your mind and then buy a home. Definitely it will feel better because you will know it's the right call. Now, if this video helped you, I genuinely hope it did. Here's what I want you to do. Share it with a person who is planning to buy a home. एक दोस्त, एक भाई, एक बहन, कोई भी who is planning to buy a home. Comment below, are you on team rent or team buy? And from which city? If you haven't subscribed still, अब क्या सोच रहे हो? Hit subscribe. Every week we break down real money in real language. पैसा समझो, जिंदगी बदलो. I'll see you in my next video. तब तक के लिए take care of your money and your peace of mind.